Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Where's Brunch podcast.
Episode 31.
Episode 31. And before we get started, we ask that you kindly follow, like, share, and support our podcast. Subscribe. Give us some stars on whatever streaming platform. If those of you are listening, share with families and friends. Give us a comment, a high five. Let us know you watched or listened to this podcast.
If you follow us on Instagram, or if you don't follow us on Instagram, start following us on Instagram.
Yeah.
And check out Century Sunday.
Hey.
We are live on Instagram on Sunday nights now. Yes, we are back. Century Sunday is back.
We are back, provided Instagram works. We are back.
Yeah. I gotta holler at early to see if he's available tomorrow. I don't think he is. I think he said he wasn't available.
Yeah.
But we will be having like live DJs and stuff like that spinning for the first few minutes. We talked about this a little bit on the last pod. Yeah. But we actually did it last Sunday night, which is dope.
Yes, we did.
That was fun.
It was fun. It was hilarious.
How are you?
I'm tipsy. Tipsy, a little bit tired, but just mostly tipsy, but I feel good.
Tipsy tires different than regular tires.
Yeah, I feel like I got a great amount of sun today. So I'm like energized from the sun hitting my shoulders today.
We went to the DC Wharf to have brunch today.
Yeah.
Check the review on our YouTube channel. We did review the restaurant and our brunch experience.
Yes,
and that's all we'll say today about that.
Yes, and how are you doing, handsome?
I'm great, man. You know me, man. Yeah, I'm maintaining.
You looking good in your Dr. McKnight. Appreciate
it. You know, I couldn't wear my hat because of the headphones and stuff. But I'm here.
Hey.
And that's what matters, right?
Yes.
We are here together. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
We have a pet gnat that was gifted to you for your birthday.
Yes.
By our friend and fellow and a sister podcaster.
Yes.
The Rose Show, the Rose Hour podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Renee.
Shout out to Renee. Thank you, boo. So we're drinking it tonight. Yes. So this is a pet nat from Red Tail Ridge Winery. It is a Pinot Noir pet nat, which is a first. I have not had a Pinot Noir pet nat.
Oh, wow.
As you can see, the color, whoo, baby, it's dark.
Yes, it's dark. Pause.
It's dark. Pause.
A little cloudy, which is what it's supposed to be for a pet nat.
And it's very frothy, y'all.
Yeah, it is. Look at the bottle.
Yes, it's there, and I love it.
Yeah,
so let me get a taste.
We're getting into pet nats lately. Mm-hmm. I'm becoming more and more of a wine snob, and I love it. It's good, right?
Oh, I love it.
What y'all drink out there, the listeners and viewers? What do y'all like to sip on?
Right.
What do y'all sip on at brunch?
Yeah. Do you like a mimosa?
Yeah.
Do you like a Bellini?
Make sure y'all mimosas light skinned out there.
Yes, please.
Yeah, y'all.
It's the only way.
It's the only way. We might have said this.
Spray it with a little just 2 pumps.
Listen, if you go to an establishment and they doing 50-50 juice and bubbly for a mimosa, you are in the wrong establishment.
Ask for the juice on the side.
They still gonna give you a half a glass of bubbly.
Can I get a mimosa with the juice on the side?
Make sure those mimosas light skin. Today we gonna see through them joints.
Oh yes, straight through.
Straight through, yo.
There's nothing in here.
There's no juice in there, but
I'll
the
take
flavor was there. Wait, again, check the review. It was fun though.
Yes.
Good time today.
Cheers to it also being a holiday weekend
right
now. We're in the midst of a long weekend, so we've been out
3 days
already.
for you, 4 days for me.
It was 4 days.
It's 3.5
3.5
for you.
For me. Yeah.
Did a little work yesterday.
A little bit of work.
I was over here rubbing it in. Pause.
Yeah, but he made me some pancakes for breakfast.
I did. And some potatoes.
Some potatoes.
What else? I with some turkey bacon. You know what I mean? I was in the mood.
Yes, I love it when my husband makes me food.
Yeah, do some breakfast, man.
Hey, now.
The hubby's out there, bro. Y'all making breakfast? Y'all making food for the wife?
I hope so.
We talked about this whole 50-50 thing. Don't take it too far and think that she got to cook all the time.
Yeah, could cook her a meal. You got a specialty. What's your specialty? Are you making it for her?
Your meatloaf? You know what I'm
Meatloaf. Oh my goodness.
Meatloaf be good sometimes. Don't sleep with meatloaf.
Spaghetti and fish.
Oh man, listen.
Spaghetti and catfish.
Listen, man. Shout out to G Depp. I was already on fish and spaghetti. I'm trying to know about fish and spaghetti, man.
Listen.
We freestyling. We just having a good time right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be light today, I think.
You think?
I think so.
Okay.
There might be a couple things that we get into.
Okay.
So let's get to it. You want to talk about some stuff?
All right, we can talk about some stuff.
Let's talk about your near scammer experience.
Man, somebody tried to scam me.
Somebody tried to scam my baby.
They tried to get me, and I'm very, what's the word? I suspect anyone who reaches out to me.
Yeah.
I don't really trust, and I do a lot of research even before I respond. So I got an email on my business email account. Can
we start further back? Can I lay the groundwork?
Lay the foundation.
So I laid the foundation. So a while back, what was it, last year? Last year sometime, right?
Uh-huh.
I just one of those random Instagram brands or ads, I'll say, not an Instagram brand. I saw this ad and I was like, oh man, this it's like a shirt dress. This shirt dress looked dope. Like this would be really dope for her. So she doesn't have anything like this. So I bought it for her. And from a company called Everlane, right? And you wore it to the graduation situation last weekend, and we took video stuff and photos, and it was a hit.
Posted it.
It was a hit, right?
Got a lot of views, got a lot of comments, got a lot of clicks because I can see where people clicked on my link to see the traffic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I could see the traffic. There was a lot, and I got a lot of feedback about the dress being sold out.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that. Yeah.
The color that I had on in the reel is sold out.
So that led to this moment that you started talking about.
Yes. So fast forward to a week later, I get an email, my business email account saying, we're from Everlane and we'd like to invite you to the influencer program. And we want to pay you $1,000 per post. Provide you select pieces and we'll send you pieces every month. So I was really skeptical, and I saw the email address and I looked at the grammatics of the email to see if it was grammatically incorrect. There were certain words that were like spelled differently, like European. And so I was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna sit on this for a minute.
Pause.
I'm gonna sit on this. And so I didn't say, and then I said something to you like later at the end of the day about it. And I replied and I said, okay, hello, give me more information. And by this time I had already Googled the Everlane ambassador or influencer collaborations. That was the search.
And you were skeptical because you came to me like, yo, what do you think about this? I said, well, hit up Everlane to see what they say.
So I went to Everlane's page and I found the link to sign up to become a collaborator, found all that stuff. So I said, okay, well, I see where it is. Let me see what they say in this email. So I reply back and then they say to me, well, we really enjoyed your post, blah, blah, blah. We would really like to have you come on board. Please click on the link to join the program on the Everlane website. And they sent me the link. And the link they sent me to was the exact link that I had already found on my own. So I'm like, okay, well.
This looks legit.
This looks legit. And then they said at the end of it, once you've completed your stuff, please, just let us know. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess they're going to go look for my name and click off on it or whatever. So I went, I applied. It was like late at night. I didn't think nothing of it. And then shortly thereafter, I got an email that said, congratulations, please go to this page. It was all official. It was all on the up and up. It was 100% the Everlane program, affiliate program, the company that manages all your financials and tells you the metrics on your posts and all that was there. And so then they sent me another email saying, okay, welcome. If you could select your 8 pieces and send us your mailing address and your phone number, we'll get you, we'll FedEx your stuff out and your PR package. So I'm like,
Still looking and sounding cool. It's
still
like,
looking and sounding cool. Now, on the other side, on the legal side, the actual web address for Everlane was asking me to complete the W-9. They were asking me to upload my media kit. They're doing all the things that sound legit. I do my W-9. I submit it in the secure site. I didn't send it to the people in the email.
Right.
I didn't do anything with them other than select the 8 pieces with the screenshot of the pieces and the list of the pieces in my mailing address. And that was it. So, okay, go to sleep. Nothing. I checked the system. It still said I was pending. Like they hadn't clicked, approved me officially, that they hadn't gotten to my name and reviewed it. And so then I get an email back in my email saying, thank you for your screenshot for the list. You're going to hear from someone to send you the contract. So I was like, contract. And I was like, well, I'm on the website. I'm in that system the secure system where I've already clicked and signed off. And I was like, I would think that it would come through there, but it says there the commission and all that. But even though the email said that they were going to pay me $1,000 a post and it was going to be for 12 months and they would do this and that and that. And I was like, well, maybe it's something else and we'll just wait and see. And so I think a day went by and I got an email and I clicked on the email yesterday morning, and it was a Word document that was grammatically incorrect. It wasn't on letterhead. It was telling me that they were going to send me $2,500 to my bank account. But at first, I had to send them $200 first.
Oh, Lord.
And then they would send me the other. And I was just like, first of all, the shit didn't make any sense what they were saying. And I'm like, really? Y'all went through all of this to scam me?
Right.
Really? To try and scam me. And so it's disappointing. It was very disappointing because I was actually really excited to work with the brand, and I thought that it was on the up and up based on being in the official system. But for some reason, they must know the time frames on the approval process, so they were working at the same speed as my email responses were coming in, and they even reminded me, don't forget to complete your W-9.
Wow.
Don't forget to upload your media kit. They were telling me all the things that I had to check off on inside of the official database with the payers.
Scammers are still scamming?
Scammers are still scamming.
Talk about this a little bit on the last episode. Didn't we talk about?
We talked about the Instagram thing, the Instagram scams and the ladies scamming the lonely American men. No. Well, somebody tried to scam this person, this brown girl right here, because I guess my traffic on my page regarding that was of some sort of interest to them.
And this is crafty because they sent you through the actual system, and then just kind of followed you along that system and said, hey, okay, boom, 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 and they bounce off of you while you're doing your thing. So you're actually in their system even up to this moment. The actual company, and someone is, I wonder if it could be someone within the company.
I don't think it is. They were overseas somewhere. But don't worry.
Where's the company based out of?
Everlane, it says New York and California. There's two different offices. But don't worry, y'all. I took your glorious emails and I forwarded them to the FBI.
Oh, nice. So, you know, that's how we do it, baby.
I'm doing my part. I'm being a responsible citizen.
God damn it.
So that was that. Baby. I mean, it's a bummer because I am trying to do more. Things like that. I'm halfway trying. I'm not really trying, but I am trying. But it's just a telltale sign that we have to be careful because people are out here and impersonating brands and impersonating all kinds of stuff and lying and doing things like, imagine if it was a person who didn't know better and who just was like, "Oh, I got to send $200.
I'm gonna get $2,500 back.
$2,500 back? No, boo boo. They're about to jank your account all the way
that
up.
That $200 gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta be careful, man. Like, pay attention from beginning to end. Like, any letterhead is a big thing.
Letterhead is a big thing.
They send you Word documents and shit like that, Google Docs and stuff like that. Like, you gotta be wary of these things, and don't don't be afraid to contact the company itself and say, hey, is this legit?
Correct.
It's on the up and up. You know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah. And I still am going to send an email to their company and let
you
them
should.
know what happened.
Yeah, you definitely should.
So, but telltale sign to everyone if you're trying to break into things like that to generate additional income and do influencer stuff, watch out for the scammers.
The scammers, man, it's real, son.
Scammers are real.
Scammers are real. And they asked for your social at first, didn't it?
No, they never asked.
Oh, you never did. Okay, got you.
They never asked. They told me to do everything in the portal.
Okay, so in the portal itself, you can either put your social in, or you can put your business shit in,
or your tax ID.
Okay, because you remember you asked, you was like, "Yo, I should do the
my tax ID,
the business route," and you did that,
and that's what I did. So hey, you never know. I might wind up posting some stuff for Evelyn after all,
who knows?
And getting a commission.
It might not be $1,000 per post, but
it might not be $1,000 per post, but we'll take it.
I'm like, damn, how big is this company? And like $1,000 per post. I was like, wow, that's a lot of money.
But there are brands that are doing it.
There are brands that's doing it, so it didn't sound too crazy.
Right, it did not, because I know people who are getting paid like that.
And I was like, hey, I asked you about something else, and you were like, oh, I didn't tell you. It was a scam. And I was like, oh, for real?
Yeah, it hurt.
We got to talk about it on the pod.
I was ready. I was counting that money like, babe, we about to go on a vacation.
Listen, man, I was ready to go get my tan, you know what I'm saying, back up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they took that away from us. I'm just joking.
Fuck
it's
y'all.
all good. Yeah, you did your thing. I mean, yeah, listen, from where we come from, and on top of that, what we do, and now, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to get that over. It's hard to get that scam.
I'm watching. I'm
over
looking.
all the way to the end. It's tough, yo.
It's tough. It's very tough.
But the average person out here, not necessarily the average person, but there's a lot of people, a demographic of folks out here that would fall for that easily.
I'm gonna tell y'all now. You come in my email again and see what the hell happened. I'm gonna start cursing. You're gonna get a video email back. Okay, with my face.
You send a video?
Yeah, like listen.
They don't deserve that.
How Biggie was on the phone talking to Puff.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah. I'm gonna send a video like that back in my email. I'm gonna sit in front of my phone. I'm gonna record something and I'm gonna send it back, and that's gonna be the message to the next person that try to scam me.
Yo, if somebody said, "I'll give you $5 million," let's just say $1 million, to sing a song from beginning to end without messing up a lyric, what song would you pick?
Oh.
It just popped up when we just talked about Biggie just now, because it's one of those songs that I think I can probably sing from beginning to end without messing up a lyric. You know a lot of songs, Trina.
I know a lot of songs. I would probably sing a Culture Club song.
Ooh.
Do you really want to hurt me?
Really?
I would probably do that. And if I didn't do that, I would do the Eurythmics. Sweet Dreams Are Made of These.
Oh, that's you said.
That's my karaoke song. Okay?
You said that's your karaoke song.
That's my karaoke song.
Why your eyebrows all up in your head right now?
Right now. We getting paid.
You getting that money?
We getting shmoney. Okay? We are getting shmoney. You want me to sing a song dreams. Word for word? I'm doing the ad-libs. I'm doing the hums. I'm twirling around. I'm crawling.
Oh, gosh.
I'm crawling across the bar, and I'm singing my heart out.
That is fantastic, yo. I'm getting shmoney. Yo, the way I swear, for y'all listeners, man, we appreciate you listeners, but I'm telling you, missing out a little bit. If you can see her eyebrows go up in her head, like, listen, that's guaranteed money, my guy.
Doing it. What? Are you kidding?
Oh,
I'm gonna need a whole outfit to get into character.
What?
A suit like Annie Lennox used to wear.
Oh man!
I'm gonna wear the suit with the tie. Yes, and I'm ready.
That's a classic song.
I got a whole choreographed routine from the video. I still remember.
That's a classic song, right?
Absolutely.
There, so you need to put together a nice playlist with like that. And Let's Dance, the David Bowie joint. Like, yo, I gotta put a joint.
Run with you.
Yeah. You called me. You walked in the house the other day. I'm listening to Cars.
What the hell?
Yo, it's one of my favorite songs, yo.
What is going on here? Like the music, I walk in the house, I'm like, what? I kind of know what that is, but I'm like, why is that coming from the bathroom?
Listen, man, Cars is that joint. That is a great song.
Only my husband. Only my husband. My goodness. Yes. So yeah, we would win because it's either gonna be "Do You Really Want to Hurt Me" or it's gonna be "Sweet Dreams Are Made of These." Yeah. I could do a couple Prince songs too,
and some Lionel Richie. I'm sure.
Oh, now Lionel Richie.
We getting that money.
We getting paid.
You got so many options.
I got options. Amy Winehouse. It's a rap.
Wow. Too. Amy too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Back to Black. Valerie. All them songs. Give it to me. Cherry Wine. Oh, all that stuff. Just, come on. Bring
That's
it to
hilarious,
me.
man.
We ready.
I believe you. I trust you.
I should go on several game shows. I should go on The Price is Right. I should go on
Wheel of Fortune?
Maybe Wheel of Fortune.
Price is Right.
Price is Right. Family Feud.
Listen.
Jeopardy.
Hold on, yo. We got a couple more minutes on this little session. When we were in Fort Lauderdale on vacation,
yes.
the cable situation they had in the hotel had a channel. And this channel, all it did was play Family Feud clips,
snippets,
back to back, themed snippets.
Yes,
right. So one episode will be themed, and then the whole episode will be snippets. The joy that I saw on the face of my wife watching Family Feud, she was so happy and excited.
Yes.
And, we were sitting in there laughing. It was funny.
It was
Steve Harvey
funny.
he's just a genius, man. Like,
but the answers. The families,
and his reactions to the answers.
It was just priceless.
Yo, Family Feud. Who would have thought the Family Feud marathon channel would bring so much delight?
It was so great. I look forward to it every night.
You couldn't even get dressed you did. You couldn't even get dressed. We had to go out. You were like sitting there watching.
Let's see what they say.
I need to go back to the bathroom to finish up my makeup. I'm watching. Hold on. Let's see what they say real quick. That's fantastic.
That
was
so
fun,
much
man.
fun. Oh my gosh, so much fun.
Oh man.
Now you got less.
If you say hide, we'll hide. You.
Whatever I do, if you ever leave me,
Oh man, listen, yo.
Listen. It's a time frame, a time we can never get back, but we can always attempt to go back to.
Yeah, hip hop was like trying to break through.
Oh, and man.
There we go. So,
yeah.
Recently I made some changes on man, a lot of stuff. We had this platform together, Where's Brunch podcast, and individually, as we've told you guys in the past, Trina has Chick on the Scene, which is a wine based, really, like I started off wine based, but it's evolving. Content, shows wine with friends and different types of things that she does there. And then I had Whiskey and Kicks. I still have it. Whiskey and Kicks, which is a show about booze and shoes, and there's multiple segments that comes along with that. And as when we got into our relationship, we've been through different cycles or phases, I will say, right? Like, phases where we sip more, drink more, and have on a daily basis. But then our fitness journey and stuff like that, different things come into play, and that lifestyle changes, right? The lifestyle evolves.
Yes.
Right.
We have evolved.
We have evolved, and we're going to continue evolving. And we barely drink now. Like, y'all see us drinking on the show. Y'all hear us on the airwaves drinking, talking about what we sipping and stuff like that. That's just part of the show itself. Even on the past week or two, we've been sipping wine with dinner every day. But for months we haven't been doing that, right?
Yeah, we haven't.
It's water, and so my tolerance has dipped dramatically, and my interest in drinking whiskey, and liquor in general has, you know what I'm saying, has just changed. It's gone down. So this, I'm looking at Whiskey and Kicks, and I'm like, you know, your Instagram persona, your show, that you kind of like, you can become it and vice versa. Like it becomes intertwined. So over time, you know, my interest in this whole whiskey, the whole concept, it just changed. Like I didn't want to feel like I was that. Like there's more to me than just whiskey or booze or alcohol. I didn't want to be defined by it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yes. So I was just trying to figure out what to do. Like, you know, I got this, I built up this platform and it's cool, but you know, I want to post other stuff. Like I want to share other things. I want to kind of go down a different path. And what I found is that I felt like trapped, like a little, like almost imprisoned by this persona, this thing, this Instagram page. Like in my mind, I wanted to delete the entire thing because I hate feeling like a prisoner to anything, right? Mm-hmm. But then even the idea of deleting my entire Instagram page, it felt like a little bit of fear there, which more fueled my desire to delete it because I didn't like feeling that either. Mm-hmm. And I did. I deleted everything on my page.
Yes, I know, because I was getting the alerts as you deleted stuff that I was shared in, tagged in, or whatever. And Instagram was telling me that stuff was a change had happened.
She was in the living room like, hey, you, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah. I'm deleting my entire page. And then once I deleted everything, I left, was that other post already there?
You just left.
I posted one post of a picture of me, and I basically said, you know, destroy and rebuild. And I felt so liberated after I did that. It was like, yo, I'm no longer trapped by this whole thing. I can be free to do whatever I want to do. Right? I love that. Right? It's weird. It's wild, but you know, it is what it is. And then I'm like, well, then I'm having this Whiskey and Kicks name, right? Yes. Which I still wanted to keep. Right. I still want to keep Whiskey and Kicks, but I don't want it to be the driving. It has to fall under something else. Mm-hmm. And just a note to you guys out there, and something that we've learned: when you have a passion, don't build a business on that passion. Like if your passion is, if your passion is Clark's shoes, don't name your business I wear Clark shoes. Like have your passion fall up under something else, because one day you might not like wearing Clark shoes. Yeah. And here you are with a business formed around a passion. Mm-hmm. And you shouldn't do that. But anyway, so I'm like, well, I have this Whiskey and Kicks name. Mm-hmm. I gotta figure something out, right? I want to do something else. And then again, the fear came in. Dang, all this I've done, I got over 7,000, you know what I'm saying, followers or whatever. And you know, do I just delete it? What happens? Then I said, again, that fear fueled me even more, and I changed it. I changed the name to Brocky Does. One day I just did it. Brocky Does. Mm-hmm. Brocky does whatever the fuck Brocky wants to do, to be honest.
Whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Shit. How about that? And if you don't like it, then you just move on. That's fine. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's been this little journey. It's like there were these little psychological pockets, or these mental pockets within this small little thing that I guess is actually bigger than we realize. Like how connected we are with this shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So here I am now with Brocky Does, and I've been unboxing. Like it's more lifestyle centered. and I'm just fine with it. It's just a creative outlet. I'm not here trying to get rich off of Instagram because that's not it. Right? It's a creative outlet, and if it turns into something else, cool. If it doesn't, fine. Like, we are trying to build other things that can make us money in other ways and whatnot. Instagram is not where I'm going to try to get rich.
Right.
It is my creative outlet, and I'm happy to be where I am with it now.
Well, first off, congratulations.
Hey. You get horns?
Yeah, you get horns.
Thank you, baby.
I'm proud of you because it takes a lot of courage to just step out and do it and make the change, because it's all of the what ifs and the I don't knows and all that.
Yeah.
But the big question is, how many people noticed?
Right?
Did anybody even say anything?
Right.
Right?
Just
a handful. If that.
Not even that, yo.
Not even that. People didn't even notice.
Nope.
Isn't that crazy?
James?
You were holding on to all of this stuff, worrying about, being afraid of, being like, I don't know if I can do it, having the anxiety about it. And no, barely anybody even noticed.
Yo, I just, James, Donnie, and you, I believe. That was it. Wow. I just screenshot something just the other day about the fact that people are not paying attention to you.
Oh, not at all.
Right. They're not paying attention to you, yo. And that's the reality of it.
You know, the only time they pay attention when we got married, if me and you broke up,
right?
If there was some other kind of drama, that's the only stuff they pay attention to. They don't pay attention to nothing else. Everybody's on autopilot. They're on swipe, like, and keep it moving.
Woo, swipe like. You right about that, yo. You know, and keep it moving. So that's where it is, man. For what it's worth, just wanted to share that experience. It was just an interesting experience. I don't know if I want to say eye-opening, because I was pretty aware of, the impact of the social media stuff on my life and how it affects just people in general. But it's still, even if you're aware, it can still affect you that way too.
Absolutely. I'm proud of you. I mean, I think
Thank you.
It's a journey, and you've been tussling. We've talked about this. Maybe for a year, I feel like, back and forth. We tussled. You talked about, you've been thinking about, you've been considering. And I think it's really brave to step out and to do it and to start over and to disrupt all the stuff and find a new path and see where that takes you. Because the old path, that chapter, some parts of it are closed.
Yeah.
And like you said, we have evolved. We're evolving all the time.
Yeah.
And this is just another step in your evolution.
I'm still doing whiskey and kick stuff. Like, I'm still going to be doing unboxing. I'm actually starting to, on Tuesday will be my first episode of Sycamore Rocky again. That'll be back. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dogs in your front yard. Just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong.
It's back, baby.
Proud of you.
You know what I'm saying? That's back. So I'll still be doing whiskey and kick stuff. It just falls under the whole Brocky Does umbrella, which is, well, I'm not gonna get into anything else.
Brocky Does, chick on the scene.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey. That's how I be. Yo.
Oh my God.
Appreciate your support.
I am here for it. I'm all for it. We are more than wine and whiskey.
Yeah, for sure.
We are so much more than that. We have layers, we have dimensions, we have brains, we have opinions. We have all of this stuff about us that y'all don't even know.
Some of you should, some of it we'll share. A lot of it we won't.
A lot of it we won't. There's so much you don't know.
Yo, shout out to everybody out there who's been following along and riding along on this journey, on my luggage journey, though.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to luggage journey, son.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. This has been great.
Lord have mercy, help Lord, oh my soul, my soul.
Oh man, the luggage journey has been fantastic, yo.
Follow, great.
Yeah, just check me out, man. I ain't gonna say too much on this show about it, but yeah, check me out. Brocky Does on Instagram.
Yes, check him out. Brocky Does.
Brocky Does Luggage.
Brocky Does Luggage.
Yo.
Yes.
How do you feel about these? I've been seeing a lot of prom rollouts.
Listen.
The prom rollout shit is on fire in our culture.
What do you want me to say?
Well, how do you feel about it? Like, have you seen some of these videos lately? Like, yes. I mean, I'm talking about row houses in Philadelphia with the balloons from ground all the way up to the top of the house. A stage, like. It has been crazy, and we've seen this start within the last 5 years.
Yeah, I don't know. With social media, we see way more than we need to see. Okay, because last year a young lady came out of a coffin and said she was killing y'all.
Are you serious?
With her outfit on, a young lady from the South. She came out of her they rolled her out in a coffin. She's killing all y'all with
killing y'all.
Listen, my opinion is, I'm not gonna say it's ghetto. I'm not gonna say it's. I just say that we as Black people be doing the most, and I love us for our ability to do the most, to show out, to celebrate, to do all of those things. And this prom situation thing that we are doing, I mean, people are having whole billboards around their house. I've watched some stuff, and I'm like, wait, they put a billboard up, and they had a champagne tasting, and they hired like an events planner for the send off.
For the send off, yo.
Like shit. What about graduation? Like, what are you gonna do for that? I mean, I understand parents want to celebrate their children. I understand that there are kids out here getting millions of dollars in scholarship money. They are freeing their parents of the responsibility of having to pay for their higher education, and parents just want to celebrate. And the prom send off thing, I mean, I don't know, just everybody just doing the most. They want to show off. They doing it for the gram. I don't know, but that wasn't where I was with either one of my kids. Well, one of my children, her prom didn't happen because of COVID.
Yeah.
And they just had they just went to dinner. They got dressed and did their own thing. And they, just went to dinner because school canceled the prom because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then my oldest, she went to her prom. And we just got her Uber Black, and there was just a send off, but it wasn't like a million people and balloons and runways and red carpets.
Yo, it's crazy. I think it really feels like a lot of these folks are doing it for the internet.
Yeah, I listen. I don't know. I would have to talk to someone who did it so I could ask, why did you do all this?
It feels that way though for me.
Yeah.
It feels that way. Like, what else would it be for? Everything has to be filmed and posted to the internet.
I ain't got time to be tracking folk money. I ain't got time to be worried about other people and what they doing. You want to celebrate your child? Celebrate your child. Do it. Do it. Don't go broke doing it and then you ain't got no money later.
No.
But do whatever you want to do. If you
knock yourself out.
Do it for the gram or do it for the vine. Like, whatever you got to do. But a lot of the things I've seen are excessive. I'm like, damn, who's going to clean all this up?
You don't think about those kind of things, huh?
Who's going to clean all this up?
All these balloons.
Did you hire somebody to do the breakdown as well as the setup? Because
you're doing all of this just for the child to walk out and then take some photos and then get in the car and go. And they been renting. Some of them be renting like Bentleys and shit.
Bugattis, Rolls Royces, Bentleys. Like all this shit. Do they get this for graduation too? Or just graduation?
Who cares about graduation? Nah, it's all about the prom.
It's a damn prom. It's one night. I mean, some of the kids don't even go. They just get dressed and go get something to eat and never even make it to the damn prom.
True.
They go have sex somewhere else. But that's another conversation.
Did you go to prom?
I went to multiple.
Oh. Okay then. I went to multiple.
Because where I went to school in Baltimore, there was also a junior prom.
Yeah, we had that.
So I had a junior prom of mine that I went to. I had my senior prom that I went to. I went to a guy friend of mine. I was his prom date for his senior prom. And then I had my senior prom. And I feel like I went to another prom, but I can't remember.
So many proms that she can't remember.
I can't remember.
She went to.
But I see the pictures. I have the pictures in my closet. Like all the prom pictures are all together. So, you know.
I probably would have took you to prom. You were pretty.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you have tried to get my goodies afterwards?
Oh, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You nasty.
Yeah. That's real. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have sex until I was 18. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 18. So
okay.
I might have told you like I don't know.
It's all good, man.
I'd have talked them.
Nah. You know.
Yes,
I wasn't that guy. You already know. Yeah, that's wild, man. This shit is nuts. I had a Lincoln Town car for my prom, and that's the extent of it.
I hear it.
Tuxedo on a Lincoln Town car, man. That's it.
I remember being in a limo with a bunch of people for one of them proms. Yeah, I remember that.
That was it. It.
And then I don't remember that. It's just a blur, but yeah, I went to some proms.
How about the gender reveals? I saw a few people they had a balloon.
Set the house on
this
fire.
set some shit on fire.
Because
it blew up.
Because it was filled with helium.
Hello, morons.
Don't set helium on fire. People. Really?
Jesus Christ.
I saw one where the dog was supposed to carry the reveal and he ran off and they never found out.
Yo, I saw one of those gender reveals. I might have told you this before. They had the daughter. They had a daughter already, and she had the scissors. They had a black balloon and whatever. So whatever that was supposed to be, you're supposed to cut the balloon and boom, whatever's supposed to be inside, blue or pink. And she had the scissors. She comes up and they had helium in it and whatnot. So they had it by the string. And she's supposed to come on, cut the balloon, and she cut the string. Balloon just went up balloon went up in the air.
And there you go.
Adios. You don't know what the hell you have.
Listen.
I ain't mad at the gender reveals. That'd be fun.
They're cute. I love the ones where people shock the whole family and let everybody know that they're actually having twins.
Oh, shoot.
I seen those. Where a family was like pulling out. They were supposed to pull out the gender, and they were pulling out multiple onesies.
Wow.
Out the box.
Oh, whoa.
And then they told everybody, and then they popped the balloon, and then there was a pink balloon and a blue balloon, and they were like, surprise, it's twins. And the whole family is like, what? And everybody's like, oh my God. They're losing it. So those are really cute.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are fun.
Those are cute. I mean, have fun.
Even y'all prom stuff, man. Have fun out there. Just be responsible. Don't go crazy if you can't afford it. But if you can, go for it.
I mean,
live once.
This time of year is so financially stressful for parents. When you think about it, you are getting the prom stuff together.
Yeah.
You are hair, nails, dress, and usually you start the dress process like way back in January.
Yeah.
And then date, and then is there a car, or do you get a driver, and then the tickets to the prom. And let's not just forget about senior activities. If your child is graduating, then you've got senior dues, you got yearbook photos, you got all this stuff. Then you got the graduation, you got the cap and gown, then you got to pay for the invitations, you got to pay for the graduation pictures.
It's nuts.
Like, it's a financially stressful time.
Senior photos,
graduation photos, all that kind of stuff. And let's not talk about if your child is going to school and you're doing applications. Admissions applications. Say your child chose a school. Now you've got to do the deposit to hold the school for the child. Like it's just a financially stressful time for a lot of people. Like I was talking to my hairstylist and she was just like, I'm just ready for this all to be over. She was like, I'm tired. She's like, I am tired. Her daughter, Kennedy, is graduating and she's just like, I am tired.
Coming from a mom who has two grown kids and a father who has a grown child, I think we can agree.
Yeah.
Fuck these kids.
Fuck them kids. We
Love
ain't got
y'all.
No kids. We ain't got no kids. Okay. Listen.
Yo, man.
Crazy what you put out, what you go through. And then you got to make it through the summer. Then you're getting the supplies, you're getting everything for school. And then you got to go do the drop off and pay the tuition if you have a tuition bill.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Woo, don't kill yourself trying to do this prom send off when you got a whole nother set of bills still waiting for you down the road. Like, come on.
Yo.
And shout out to the babies getting all these scholarships.
Ooh, shout out to the parents of the babies getting scholarships.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
That's a beautiful thing.
I love it. I love it. I love to see these kids go to school for free. School should be free anyway.
It should.
For real.
Really should.
Don't stress yourself out getting all these loans. Don't be like me. Don't get these student loans that you can't pay back.
Right.
Don't do
crazy,
it.
Son. Crazy.
Like go to the place that offers you the most money.
There you go.
A degree is a degree is a degree, unless it's Yale or Harvard or something like that.
Shout out to my man Keith Pemberton, whose son just got got accepted to Yale.
Absolutely. His dream school.
His dream school.
Yes. Congratulations.
I feel for you, Keith, and your wife as your child, as I understand, got some free ride offers from some very prestigious schools outside of Yale. But Yale is his dream school. He got in and he going there.
Baby.
Oh, man.
Congratulations. That's excellent.
It could be worse, man. It could be worse. That's beautiful.
Yeah, kids work hard. They have dream school. Some of them do. Not all. Some of them have a dream school that they want to attend. And they work hard and they get in. And the dream school don't give you no money.
Listen, hello? Is the camera on me?
The camera's on me.
It's only one camera. It's on me. Like my son got accepted at Kent, so he's a photographer, and he wanted to do photography and fashion design. He got accepted to Kent State, which is one of the top fashion design schools in the country, but he really wanted to go to Manhattan to FIT. He got accepted there too. FIT ain't giving you shit. No money is going to show up from FIT. Kent was throwing money at the boy, and that was just the beginning because he was late in the application process. So they still threw money. So they would have been throwing money.
Money would have only gone up the
next
year.
It would have just gone up, yo. They was going to throw money at him. They wanted him to come there so bad. But FIT was his dream, and I wasn't going to stand in the way of it. So FIT it is, and he's flourishing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Taj. Yeah.
Shout out to Taj. One more year.
Woo!
I'm going to
2 more semesters, baby.
It's graduation time.
I'm going to be at graduation smiling. I'm going to be smiling.
Two-step. Drinking your two-step.
Not because my child's walking the stage either. Okay, some of it.
Yes, you're going to be celebrating.
Yo, rest in peace, Tina Turner. Tina. Let's applaud her career and her brilliance.
Full life.
My mom loved Tina Turner.
Yeah.
She loved Tina Turner and still loves. Not to say love past it. Loves Tina Turner.
I mean, Tina Turner speaks a lot about resilience.
Yeah. About
strength, about empowerment, about being a badass woman on the stage, just doing whatever, about telling Ike to kiss her ass, you know, and keeping her name and building herself back up to a level as a global superstar.
We watched that.
Yeah, and she laid the groundwork. There would be no Beyonce.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Tina Turner.
Yeah, man. You right about that.
Selling out stadiums and doing what Tina did is the blueprint for what Beyonce is doing.
And she didn't talk a lot.
No, she did a few interviews here
and there. She's almost as elusive as Sade outside of the stage.
The only reason we got more insight into Tina, the movie, and also Oprah being a super
That's right.
fan.
You did say that she followed her on tour, right?
Tour. Remember when the Oprah Winfrey Show went on tour, and Oprah followed Tina for however many, and she showed it on the show, and then Tina performed, and then Tina came for Oprah's 50th birthday and surprised her and performed. And Tina gave some really exclusive interviews to Oprah too. There were some conversations that we got to watch because Oprah and Tina were like this.
Right.
But I actually recently watched a video. It was the day of her death, of her speaking about her recent illness that I didn't know about.
Tina?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know about that either.
That she had a stroke.
Oh, wow.
And as a result of that, she had kidney damage and kidney failure.
Wow.
And she needed a kidney. And they were talking to her about dialysis, about putting the machine into her home.
Wow.
And she was like, I ain't trying to live like that. I'm not trying to be on
Tina motherfucking Turner.
She's like, I'm not doing that. My life is not going to be held down by some machine. And her husband donated the kidney to her.
Wow. Shout out
and
to that, yo.
I
didn't mean that.
And she didn't want to take it from him.
She didn't.
She didn't want to take it from him because she said she was old. He's younger than her. She wanted him to live his life.
Shoot.
And that's when she learned, we really only need one kidney to live on and to survive on. So I believe that happened and she took the kidney. I believe that was what the end of the interview said. That in the end, she did it, but her husband donated the kidney to her for her. But I think today they just announced the official cause of death for her. But I know that she had been struggling post-stroke and stuff. But so may she rest in peace because clearly, I mean, I loved to see when her and Beyonce got together on stage. That one time, I think it might have been a Grammys or it might have been, there was some award show and they were on stage together and I was like, boom, there it is. There's a blueprint right there. There it is.
You see that shimmery dress and the shaking up on stage,
the legs out,
yo.
all of that.
All of that from Tina, yo. That's
all
dope.
of that from Tina.
Shout out to Tina Turner, man.
Shout out to Tina.
I've listened to enough of that growing up.
Listen, remember Mad Max Thunderdome? We Don't Need Another Hero. Let me tell you, my aunt played that song. Yes, that's that thing. My aunt played that song so much. Oh my goodness. So yeah.
Speaking of heroes, yo, how you feel about Joe Biden speaking at the Howard commencement this year? Segway King.
I'm doing pretty good as far as geniuses go.
Who chose that?
As an alumnus of the esteemed Howard University, I am going to say that I would have loved for the vice president to speak. Because she is an alumnus of the university, I think that she would maybe have had a better relatability to the situation.
In multiple ways.
Yes, I did not watch the speech, so I don't know what Joe said. All I know is that the students were also very much like,
What the hell?
What the hell? I understand that it is esteemed to have a sitting president come and address a class. When Barack Obama came and addressed, the students were elated.
Barack different.
That's different.
Obama different.
And also, we, the community of Howard University, understand the optics. Joe Biden came to speak to Howard University to garner support from the Black community to help reelect him. Period. That's the end of it. It's the only reason he came to speak at Howard. Yes, he was invited, but he understands the kickoff, the rollout. The Black women, the Black Greek letter associations that are tied to our university.
Hidden agendas.
He knew what the hell he was doing by coming and speaking at Howard's commencement.
I don't know if it's going to have that kind of impact that he might have thought.
We tired.
Yeah, man. It's like, come on.
We tired. We tired of being used. I think the black community as a whole is tired of being used as pawns in the political game.
That's a whole other segment on a whole other episode. Okay. You right about that though.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
I started. My bad.
I ain't gonna do it. But no, as an alum, I would just rather have had Kamala speak.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just let her speak. She can talk to us in a way that we all understand.
From what I understand about her, she's not a great speaker, though.
Is Joe great?
I don't think so.
So, lesser of two evils?
Lesser of two evils.
Okay.
Which is why Joe's in office. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, because Joe is in office because we had to get Satan out.
Oh, shit. It's not far
I digress.
This is not a political podcast, but we have our feelings. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you, yo, man. We got to go find something to eat. I'm hungry.
About to get me hot.
Shout out to Anderson Pie. Got me hot.
Got me hot. Ask me how do I feel about
university? You know what I mean?
We spent too much time. Stop using us. You
could have got Lil Boosie or something.
Listen, Lil Boosie.
Come on, man.
I mean, give us somebody who's really doing something to improve the world.
Right.
You know, give us someone who's really affecting policy and change.
You said people were there protesting?
The students, there were signs. You know, a black man was lynched today. Stuff like that. You know.
The optics.
You know, the reality. You know, we
Did y'all
had
see that shit?
Insurgents. We got folks on the soil doing crazy stuff, storming the Capitol.
18 years, baby.
18 person.
years. 18 years.
You got me.
You got one day in the Capitol, got 18 years.
All of that. But I think more still needs to be done because, as we said, it was an inside job.
Oh, of course.
There are employees. There are Capitol Police. There are people who were involved in that insurgency that happened on the Capitol who should be fired, who should be held accountable, who haven't been.
Hey. Thank you, folks, for coming out tonight. We're leaving that in.
Why you trying to get us?
Me?
You set me up.
No, that was great. Mic drop. Thank you for coming out tonight. God bless you. Good night. We will see y'all on episode 32.
Hey.
As the beautiful young lady said in the beginning of the podcast, follow, like, share, subscribe. Tell us what you think, man. Follow us. Join us. Instagram Live. Maybe we'll do a live podcast on YouTube one of these times.
One of these times. We're going to do it. How about that?
Oh, man. Love you, baby.
I love you, too. Hey.
You're so pretty.
Thank you, babe.
All right, man. We out.